Hello, Paul.
Hello there, Dee.
Can I ask you, what inspires you the most about doing past life regression work?
Well, I find past life regression work is very mysterious, and it's something which I find it's a privilege to work with people, because people are really revealing their souls through this work, and they're learning about who they are from a very deep level, and sometimes also learning about the kind of processes of evolution and difficulties they've faced, how they've tried to overcome them, and also just experience the expansion of what happens at the end of a past life as that soul goes to the spirit world. It's really very inspiring, and I experience when people have done a regression session just how much they are moved by it, how much it affects them, and how much it opens them to a deeper part of themselves. And I just feel this is such valuable work that I want to do it with as many people as I possibly can.
You and I have been doing a lot of work together, bringing evolutionary astrology and past life regression, but we've also done some really beautiful meditation classes. One that comes to mind is the manifestation and inner alignment class. And how do you feel about that being beneficial to people, and why they should go to that particular workshop as an example?
Well, firstly, I guess if I answer this in a more general way, it really has been a pleasure and privilege to work with you, Dee, and the development of our work seems still to be in its early stages, and I'm amazed at how well we complement each other and how much the different skills and outlooks we have are able to combine. And for many, many years I've been concentrating on individual sessions, although at the beginning of my year, my career work, I used to do lots and lots of workshops. So it is wonderful to come back to doing those workshops again, personal development workshops, and combining my skills with yours as a means to affect people and help people to transform and to learn about themselves. So I guess with the manifestation class, manifestation is really something very important to me, because with the work we do, we very much rely on trust and faith. We don't know really from one day to the next how our work is going to go, and it's often with great mystery and surprises what actually happens. And I feel this is what life is like for people when they open to it, that we all have a plan, a spiritual path that we're on, and if we can connect with that spiritual path and learn what that is, then we can bring into being what is actually on that path for us to live. And that is what I feel is the pathway of manifestation, of spiritual manifestation. And that is what I try to teach in this class.
Do you believe you're living your spiritual path?
Yes, I feel especially with the work that I'm doing, I very much am working and living my spiritual path. I am not a perfect human being, I don't know any of us that are, but I'm doing my best, and I want to support and help people in the very best way that I can. And I feel that that is what I'm meant to do. And what I can do with my work are my tools that I'm able to express to help people.
What do you like the best out of your workshops that we do together?
Well, I enjoy many of our workshops. I think the soul exploration workshop is the one we've done the most, and that has been a very successful workshop, and many of these soul exploration workshops have indeed been sold out, and it's often very testing, because the kind of processes people go into in this workshop can be very deep and very searching for that person about where they've come from and what they're needing to release so they can be more fully the person they really want to be. I also enjoy the inner child workshops, because they can be incredibly dynamic and just helping the person's child self just form a harmonious relationship with their adult self can be very loving and meaningful. But I must say that in recent times we've been starting to do this workshop, Channels to the Divine, and when we were in London we found a way of doing this workshop that really worked exceptionally well, and that was something really to help people open up directly to their spiritual consciousness, find out if there's anything getting in the way of that, and then do exercises which really enhance that relationship. And of course, one aspect of doing that workshop was that you, Dee, channeled your very wonderful guide Duncan in the group, and listening to you channel is something that I enjoy very, very much indeed.
Do you think that we'll end up doing longer workshops, maybe perhaps some retreats in the future?
I think we very much will do that, Dee, and we're actually planning that as well. And I think it has been part of our own evolution as a team to work towards that, so that we can do deeper and more meaningful work that can be truly life-changing for people. Because I think in this day and age, people more and more need to connect with who they are as souls, coming from that consciousness, feeling strong in that, so that we can withstand all the pressures and forces that are operating in our world, and find a way of living here on this planet which can be more harmonious and in keeping with what is really needed for there to be more love.
More love sounds wonderful. Thank you very much, Paul.
Thank you very much, Dee, for that.